Alright, hello. Um, oh, it's been a busy day. Um, Very busy day. I forgot to set my alarm last night, so I had to rush off to work, just throw on some deodorant, brush my teeth, fuck out. Um, and yeah, it was kind of a rough day. I was like, I was dehydrated. I smoked too many cigarettes yesterday. Um, uh, Probably drank too much. Um, like I never really I don't get drunk or anything. But I did drink all day. Very slowly. Like it just like a slow IV drip of endorphins and feel good. Just a nice warm feeling. But I probably drank too much over the course of the day, and was dehydrated because of it. Um, Even though I never got drunk, or I I keep it like down, just very slow, like an IV of you know medication, basically. Um, but yeah, I made the mistake of taking a caffeine pill today for energy, and I wanted to puke half the day because of it. Um, but on the upside, I was excited all day to come home and watch Katrina Sturton. It's her birthday today. Um, and I wanted to see what she did for her birthday. It's just such a ray of sunshine, and yeah. So she did this nice little video of her by the river, and you know, Katrina, if you watch this, happy birthday to you. Um, you're wonderful. Um, but yeah, I was excited for that, and I came home. I made a whole video earlier about thoughts and everything, but my mom's came down and she doesn't want to be on YouTube. Um, so I had to just trash it because video editing and all that. Like I don't even know how to edit video. Um, but she don't want to be on Facebook, so or Facebook or YouTube or anything. Like she's not interested in putting herself out there. Um, but uh, um, but yeah, I spent the day trying not to be such a fucking space cadet. Um, um, think about music. Trying to work with Kalen Fisher, and because I really like what he does, and like he's very mellow, and like it's really cool to meet people um because I can't deal with, like, worried about getting famous or um, a record deal or something, like money and all that shit. Like, I can't deal with that. I don't. That's not why I do things. Um, it's just passion. It's just the love of something. Um, is why I do things, and it's so nice to meet people who are passionate about the music, and that's their motivation. Um, uh, but I've also been thinking about what I could do with music, and like what's been done for me. Um, you know what I mean? Like, emotional rescue. Like, people have propped me up, and they stood me up, and like, they didn't even like me as a person. Like, we didn't click, um, in that kind of way. But they've been through, um, they've had fucking problems, and they, um, just understand. And it's kind of a thing where, you know what I mean? Like, they just want to help somebody. Like, that's just, it's been done for them. They'll do it for somebody else. Which is a beautiful thing. Like, it doesn't even matter if somebody likes me, but it give me some information. Like, hey, like, wake the fuck up. Do this, do that. You know what I mean? Like, things you have to realize. Which makes them beautiful people. Even if they don't click with me or they don't really dig me, like, it doesn't matter. Like, love, is always the answer. But yeah, I've been thinking about songwriting and what I would tell my younger self, or anybody that struggles with life. How do you send a message to people? Like, I get so, like, I tend to be, I focus on individuals usually. Like, I'm not really shy anymore that much. I just like to pay attention to people on an individual basis. And, like, like, some things, some things can be boring. You know what I mean? Like, what you been up to? What are the kids? Like, the small talk. But there's always interesting things that people will give up when you talk on an individual basis. And then, the way I see it is you can love people better that way. Um, and um, but yeah, uh, I kind of lost my train of thought. It's kind of like things I've noticed about life. Um, in just even music itself, like what music has taught me. Um, because you learn from everything, every experience, everything you take in. You're taking it all in. If you pay attention, and um, the thing about music is that it's kind of abstract, and you can look at it any way you want to, and um, take from it what you want, what it means to you, and things like that. I remember, uh, shit. Every Time I Die, that was like a big one. Like, I've learned through that, like through listening to Every Time I Die. Like I think a Gentleman's Sport was one of the songs, um, and I take away from it, like I think I get more of the meaning now, that like when I first heard it, like what it made me think at first. Um, like there were statements in there like, all that we hunt you for, we are. Um, it, but yeah, something like that. It just like it made me think like that is uh like every time you speak, you're giving yourself away. And what was another line in that was uh, uh an unclothed singularity is the fox that the dogs couldn't reach. Um, like, but like that made me think like you can just be yourself. You can share your soul. Um, like you can put anything out there, and like how people respond to that. Um, like it will tell you exactly who people are. Like some people don't give a fuck, Some people want something. Some people just get it. They care. Like it doesn't matter. Like because like I've learned in life, like whatever I give away to people, like I give away freely. I don't expect anything in return or feel bad about it. Like, cause you'll be disappointed. Um, if you have expectations, you're gonna be fucking disappointed. Um, so I don't do that. I don't like people don't have to give a fuck about me. Um, and what I give away is what I give away. Like that's just free. Like what you put out there, like it all is karma, in a way. You reap what you sow, and all those kind of things. Um, you put out love into the atmosphere, like you'll get a lot of love back. Like it's just bouncing back and forth. Um, and when you get met with nastiness, that will tell you who they are. Like that will tell you a lot about a person. Um, like it's funny how people don't realize sometimes. Like I've been there. Like I didn't realize what I was putting out. Sometimes with just reactionary statements and just how I feel about something. Like people are always telling you how they feel when they make a statement of any kind. Like if you open your mouth, you're putting something out there into the world. And for those who have eyes, you know, um which sometimes makes it harder, you know what I mean? Like there comes a point in life when you have to realize like people actually you're picking up on that, and um then at the same time though you realize who actually gives a shit and who doesn't. um uh who cares about you, who doesn't. um like there was times where like I was just like holy shit. Like I can't believe people hung in there with me um while I was going through that, and I was behaving that way or acting this way. Because people understood. um Not everybody does though. Like everybody's caught up in themselves, and not everybody, but like most general people, like it's hard to wake the fuck up and step outside your own bubble, your own experience, and experience other people's experiences. Like, and see where they're coming from and who they are and why they are that way. And I'm just fucking rambling. Alright. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. I'm just fucking rambling right now. Have a good night.